What's up guys, MegaDPAL here, and I'm bringing another Pokemon X and Pokemon Y Wi-Fi battle for you guys today. And today I'm against Adrian Mendez, and this is a pretty cool battle I actually had on Skype. So looking at team preview, I'm running the same team I used in my last Wi-Fi battle against Mike. And looking at my opponent's team, he's using some uncommon threats, most notably the Mega Aggron and the Porygon Z. And also you could count Gastrodon, seeing that he's also downing UU. All three of those pokes are in lower tiers nowadays, so aren't that common in OU. But looking at his team, I do know my Mamo Swine can actually put in work. His Greninja, however, can outspeed me, but I do have the Prankster T-Wave with my Thunderous. Also, with a bit of pre-damage, I can take out his Gastron with the EQ. His Porygon Z can also outspeed and revenge kill me, but again, I have the Thunderous for Prankster T-Wave. His Aggron, I already said the Earthquake, and his Talonflame is pretty much a problem, but I do have the Sash and I can hopefully get up my rocks. So, with that being said, let's get straight into the battle. So I'm going to decide to lead off my Mamo Swine because it is the most universal lead on my team, because I am obviously at Focus Sash, and he does have Talonflame on his team. I want to get my rocks, and rocks are very beneficial because it also break the likes of his Donphan Sturdy. So he's going to predict my lead and lead off with another threat, his Greninja. Just going to go straight for that U-turn right off the bat just to break any potential sashes, which is a good play on his part. And what he's going to do now is make another good play, go out to his Talonflame, get that thing in before rocks, as I do just set up my rocks. So like I mentioned at team preview, I want to preserve my Mamo Swine just because it is a threat to his team. So what I'm going to do is make the switch, go into my Bishop. I'm a more bulky variant, running some HP investment. So I thought I could take a Brave Bear reasonably well, but he actually goes straight for that Swords Dance, and that is very scary. What I do know is a Sucker Punch in combination with Flare Blitz Recoil should be enough to take out this huge threat, as that's exactly what he's going to go for. Just go for that Flare Blitz, take out my Bishop, and the Recoil is going to be enough to take out this scary threat. But I do believe I got the better end of the trade-off, because a +2 Talonflame can potentially sweep my team. So it is a double down. He's going to go out into his Aggron, which is obviously his Mega. I'm going to go out into my Charizard, which is my Mega incidentally. And had I been the standard special offensive Charizard, a Flare Blitz would have been more than enough to take out his Aggron, I'm pretty sure. But I am more physically orientated, as you guys will have seen from my previous Wi-Fi battle, if you guys have seen that. And because this is my physical Zard team. And I'm just going to go for the Sun Boosted Flare Blitz, max attack, as it actually stays in, which I was surprised at. But at the same time, it's going to do a decent bit of damage, around about 60 to 70%. But he's going to be able to retaliate back with Stone Edge and take out my Mega Charizard, which is a little unfortunate to me. Like I said, I was very surprised he would stay in. But on the other hand, he didn't have too much to take on the likes of my Mega Charizard. He didn't have too much to switch into. So here I make a misclick, I go into my Manaphy. We're supposed to go into the Mamo Swine, click the wrong Pokemon with the initial M, so I go for that sun resisted, if you like, Surf, but he rolls me out into my Thunderous, where I can easily take it out with Thunderbolt at the range of HP it's at. So in comes his Greninja now. Like I mentioned, I do want to get a T-Wave off on this thing because it does outspeed the rest of my team. So the T-Wave will ensure that this thing is crippled and I can outspeed it with the likes of my Latias, my Mamo Swine, or even my Manaphy, as he just goes straight for Ice Beam and takes out my Thunderous. So again, I do believe I got the better end of the trade-off at this part, so Thunderous putting in that work. So what I'm going to do now is actually go out into my Mamo Swine, and I just want to revenge kill this, just take it out with Earthquake, as he's actually going to sack it. Makes the better play in my opinion, just because his Greninja is pretty much useless to him, because it is crippled. So down goes that thing. So that's two huge threats out of the way, and in comes his Donphan now. I don't want to take an Earthquake coming from this thing, and I do have a Latias on my team, and I am more bulky than of Latias. Running 252 HP, 252 speed, so I do know that I can easily up Ice Shard. I believe it's like a 3 or even a 4 hit KO potentially, so I'm not worried about that. It actually just goes to spin, gets rid of the rocks on the predictor switch, which is nice by his part. But here, I'm not going to over predict, I'm just going to play it safe, go straight for that Dragon Pulse, because even if he does want to bring his Gastrodon, I do want to get enough HP, enough damage on this Gastrodon to the point where my Mamo Swine can take it out with an Earthquake. I do score a crit, not going to matter too much in the long run, because I do have the Manaphy, if all else fails, to easily 2-hit KO with an Energy Ball. And that's the switch I'm going to make, predicting the Ice Beam. But he predicts my Manaphy switch, very nice. Goes straight for that Toxic, which is nice because it can obviously start to wear down my Manaphy at this point. So what I'm going to do actually is going to decide to just go straight for the Energy Ball, because it is a solid 2-hit KO regardless. I don't need to set up at this point, and he's just going to go for that Scald and try and get as much damage racking up on my Manaphy. Just score a crit. Again, not going to matter too much in the long run, but he wants to get as much damage on my Manaphy racking up in combination with a Toxic, to where it can take it out with my Porygon Z, I do believe. So that's his plan. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to continue to spam Energy Ball, because it will obviously take out his Donphan after the Sturder. Easily 2-hit KO, easily take out his Gastron, and I believe it's probably a 2-hit KO, potentially even a 3-hit KO on his Porygon Z. So he just goes out into his Donphan, knowing that he can live with a Sturder, and then obviously start to rack up more toxic damage on my Manaphy, and actually go for the Ice Shard, try and get a bit more chip damage off, which a good play on his part. So that's what he's going to do now, is go for Ice Shard, and the toxic damage will rack up at the end of the turn after I take this thing out with an Energy Ball. So he's down to his last two, his Gastrodon and his Porygon Z. His Porygon Z, however, is still a huge threat, and I need to get enough damage off on this thing to the point where I can hopefully revenge kill it with the likes of my Mamoswine. So in comes the Porygon Z now. I do actually outspeed, is running of a modest nature, so I'm just going to go for the Surf. Like I did mention, want to get enough damage off on this thing. It actually sets me up in agility. Pretty scary is it will be able to outspeed the rest of my team. So at this point, I am just going to be forced to sack my Manaphy. I need to get a free switch on into my my Latias, to where I can try and take this thing out with a Dragon Pulse. So that's the plan. Just going to sack Manaphy, definitely put in that work, which is great. So in comes my Latias now. He's just going to go for that Shadow Ball, and he actually scores a crit, and this does a whole lot of damage. And I'm just going to go for that Dragon Pulse, and unfortunately I don't actually quite take it out, which I was surprised at. I'm pretty sure it must have lived on like 1 HP, but it's definitely in the range where my Mamoswine could take it out with the priority Ice Shard. So down goes my Latias to the secondary Shadow Ball, bringing me down to my Mamoswine. He's down to his last two, his Gastro and of course his Porygon Z. Just going to go straight for that Ice Shard, revenge kill this thing, the huge threat, down it goes. And he's down to his last now, his Gastrodon, which is definitely in the range where an Earthquake will be more than enough to take it out. So just going to go for that, take out the Gastrodon, start to be a close 1-0. Pretty cool battle, pretty fun, I did enjoy it, so I hope you guys did too. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment down below, of course subscribe for more. Thank you guys for watching, I'll see you guys next time.